Hey everybody, welcome to a primetime matchup, late night hockey, the lights are on. This is going to be a great game. We've got the Salisbury Seagulls versus the Neumann Knights. Salisbury's had an interesting season so far. It's been a little tumultuous at first. They started 0-3, and now they've turned it around. They rattled off 3 straight wins. You know, it's exciting times for the Salisbury Seagulls. I think there's going to be a couple things that go into this game, a couple players. You know, what do you think are a couple guys to watch?
So my 3 players to watch, they're going to be the same as last week. Number 1, I'm going to go with Johnny Schwartz. Johnny Schwartz is red hot. In the last 3 games, he's put up 12 points, and including 8 goals and 4 assists. He's been absolutely unreal. My second, you got to go with his line mate, Luke Sprague. Luke Sprague has also been absolutely dominant to start the little 3-game win streak. He has 9 points in the last 3 games, including 5 goals and 4 assists. And then my third is going to be Andrew Landry. Ever since they pulled him up the forward, he's been an absolute scoring machine. In his last 3 games, he's got 5 points and all 5 are goals. So those are my 3. Who are your 3 though for tonight's game?
I think I got a little bit more defensive minded, so I think a big guy is the captain, Ryan Burns. Number 94, he's huge on the PK. You know, he came up big. Last week there was a couple gaffes on the PK, but the penalty kill has to get work done, and they do sometimes. Him and Miller Gladding are a fantastic matchup, so I feel like you need guys like that, hustle guys, and he's definitely one of them. And then we got to go with the guy in net, the guy that showed out last week. Cole Fredo stood on his head. He only let up 1 5-on-5 goal. The other 3 were on the penalty kill, which honestly weren't all his fault. So I feel like that's another guy, if he gets the nod today, that's somebody you got to keep an eye out for. If he can keep being a brick wall, that's someone to watch. And then lastly, Jake Anderson. He's been stellar on the blue line. Like, you might not see him in the scoring category, but he is going to stand dudes up, he's going to poke check, and he's going to get in those corners. And those are guys that are amazing for team chemistry and stuff like that. But it's not just about players. Like, I feel like it's a little bit more than that. It takes a whole team effort. What do you think are a couple of the keys to success today for the game?
So my keys to the game are, number 1, you just got to limit the mistakes. This Neumann team, you know, they're not going to beat you with their speed or their skill. They're a really well-coached team, and if you make mistakes, they will capitalize off that. So my number 1 key to the game is just limit the mistakes a little bit. The second one is you got to continue crashing the net and finding the back door. It's clearly working for this team. Look at how Luke and Johnny score all their goals. They're constantly finding each other at the back door. And same with crashing the net. We saw that one play last week with Josh Stevenson. Took the shot, crashed the net, and then you had Derek Ladati following him up for the back of the net goal or backdoor goal. And then my third is I need to see a better PK performance tonight. Like we said, the first 3 goals that Kutztown scored were all on the penalty kill, and that could be costly tonight, especially if there's going to be a lot of penalties. So I would like to see a better PK for tonight's game. What about you, Mitch?
Yeah, that's one of my keys, is honestly gelling on defense. Like, that's something, the PK, like I talked about, it didn't look too hot last week. There were a couple good times. In a major, they had a good penalty kill.
Yeah, they did.
But honestly, you can't be giving up over half your penalty kills turning into goals. That's just not winning success to hockey.
That will cost you in the later run.
100%. So that's why that's one of mine, which is one of yours. Another thing is you can't park the bus early.
Nope.
I feel like you got to keep it on hustling. You know, they started off hot last week, and that's something they got to do again. I don't want to see them get complacent. That hustle, that throwing of the body, that physical presence, I mean, it worked last week, so hopefully they can keep it going. It's just a really exhausting game. So that's a big thing. And then lastly is coming out of the gates quick. Like, a couple of the games we saw against Penn State, Harrisburg, the first game of the season too, they just came out and it was crawling their way out of a hole.
Even the one in Udall, same story here. I went to that game, and even the UND game, even though they won, it was a slow start for them. But I agree. Yeah,
so that's a big thing. And then lastly, I feel like there's a couple things you got to avoid for this game, and you hit the nail on the head. I feel like penalties is one of them. Like, some of our guys have a tendency sometimes in an emotional game to get emotional. It makes sense, but you know, when you're eating up all those big minutes, you don't want to be sitting in the box. You need guys like that out there. Is there any thing you want to see the guys avoid tonight?
I would have to go with penalties as well. Like you said, I think they're taking a lot of unnecessary penalties, and if they limit that, I feel like they should be able to handle this Neumann team, honestly.
Yeah, I completely agree. And lastly, to wrap up this pregame, you know, they're going to be shorthanded, and that's something to keep an eye on. They got Josh Stevenson. He might have a possible concussion, so he's sitting out today. And then number 13, Spencer Tonko, he's sick. So, you know, those are 2 guys on the roster that bring, depth. They bring skill play. They're definitely good guys to have. So I feel like that's a bit of a loss. So we're going to have to see how the Seagulls bounce back from, having a couple man down. Well, I appreciate you guys for joining me and Blake Leoe, my partner on this broadcast so far for the pregame, and I hope you guys tune in for the rest of the game.
That was golden.
That was really good.
Better.
That was good.
Well,
I forgot to introduce
better.
us at the beginning, so I did it at the end.
Okay.
But yeah, I liked how you joined in on what I was saying. Like, that makes it more of a combo.
It's more engaging.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, good shit, Blake.
Same to you, my guy. What's up? Gosh.
All right, everybody, join us for the first puck drop as the Seagulls win it. That first line out there. Walks up and gets a shot, and this is wide. Neumann gets the puck and ices it. Wow, fast-paced game so far.
Yeah, I like the pace so far. I like this first line looks fast. Hopefully they can capitalize off one quick here to start this game off. I really like this first line with Luke, Johnny, and the rookie Zach Molaski. I think he's fitting in well with Luke and Johnny on this top line here.
I mean, they score highlight reel goals. He had a highlight reel goal last week.
Did.
So. As Neumann takes it and passes defenseman to defenseman, gets it up into the neutral zone. Nice back check by Sprague. As Molaski, the rookie, dumps it deep. Schwartz keeps it in. And Neumann sends it around. As Siegfried hustles back to get it. No pressure on him, so he's got a little time. Trying to get a breakout. As Salisbury sends it down, Landry's hustling. Burns in the corner, that's the captain. Sending it down low for Landry, the new forward. Sends it out in front, no one there, but Ladowdy's got it. Dangles around one man, dangles around another. And gets it up to his defenseman, Jared Brenner. Across to Burns, takes a shot. Good save, rebound, shot. As the puck's behind the net. Hustle by Ladowdy, and Landry tries to lay a hit. Neumann's trying to get it out, and that they do. They get it up to 21. Neumann dumps it down and goes for a change. Salisbury behind the net. Brenner gets it up to his man. And it looks like it's not going to be an icing. Neumann could have had it.
And that second line's getting off for a line change, but I just have to say, what a great shift by them to start the game out so far. I like the puck movement by them.
Yeah, that was pretty solid. As two guys take a tumble, Neumann sends it down deep. It's going to be an icing. Or maybe it's offsides. Yep, and it seems to be an offsides. Salisbury can't corral the puck, trying to get it out. Fighting in the corner. Battling for possession as Neumann gets intercepted and sends it back down. Jamming for it at the point as they take a shot, but it seems to get blocked. Man, Salisbury cannot get it out right now. Back into the point, number 9 rips a shot down low, and a good save by Cole. Wasn't sure if that was on net or not, but either way, he redirected that really well. Oh, and someone gets crumbled. As number 9 back at the point, takes another low shot. It seems to get deflected in front. Again, he has another opportunity. He takes it. As Salisbury's scrambling right now. These guys seem to be gassed. They can't do anything. And there we go. It finally gets out as Shirakin, number 11, tries to enter the zone but loses the puck. Moving right back into Salisbury's zone as a nice hit. Makes him lose possession by Jake Anderson, the defenseman that we highlighted in the pregame. Neumann back in their own zone. Tries to get it up to their man, but Ian Strader gets the puck. As Neumann enters the zone, tries to walk around a man, gets it to the middle. And nice stick play as Schwartz manages to finagle and get it away from his man. That first line enters into the zone. Sprague walks, tries to go back in and fires wide. And it goes right back the other way. But Neumann ends up losing the puck. Salisbury back, gets intercepted by number 5. Oh, number 5 avoids a big hit, but goes down to the ice. Salisbury's recollecting in their own zone. Gets it over to Justin Lance, the defenseman, part of the starting lineup. As Schwartz can't get the puck on a sauce pass. And Sprague sends it over to Griffin Siegfried, the defenseman, enters the zone, takes a shot, gets blocked. Salisbury's got it again. Dowdy's trying to dangle around a man and loses the puck. Burns stops a man at the center ice, but the puck ends up going into Salisbury's zone down behind the net. Vying for the puck. There's two Seagulls back there. Tries to chip it up against the boards, but Neumann keeps it in. And they send it up to their D-man, gets a shot, but misses it wide right. Another save by Colfredo. A chance at the point. Takes a shot and misses it. Salisbury's just trying to get it out of their own end right now as Newman's getting plenty of opportunities, and that they do. They chip it out, and Burns is hustling. As the puck goes on net, the goalie passes out, and it goes right down the ice, but it doesn't appear to be an icing, and no, it is not, as Hayden Dowdle gets the puck. Salisbury back in their own zone. Fighting for possession as there's almost a shot on net. And someone rips it low. Oh, wasn't sure where that puck went there. As the stretch pass almost leads to Landry. Does he beat the ice? That he does, as the goalie plays the puck again. Man, he's getting active. As Neumann just dumps it down behind Salisbury's net. Landry tries flipping it up out. And they've got a one-on-one. The rookie 97 tries walking around a man and loses the puck. As some nice pressure almost leads to an offsides. And yep, there it is.
Yeah, I would like to see a little more from Salisbury to start this game off. They're looking a little slow. I think the first line, really good so far. Second line had a good shift, their first shift, but their second shift looked a little rough. Overall, I'd like to see them as a team pick up the pace a little bit.
Yeah, I'd have to completely agree with you, Blake. Like, you know, the effort last week compared to this week, it's night and day difference.
Yeah.
So, you know, maybe they're still tired. Maybe they're getting their legs, you know,
still getting their legs under them.
Yeah, exactly, getting them under them. So we'll see what's going to happen. But yeah, this is not the winning formula to hockey right now.
Not at all.
When you're losing the puck possession play, it's just not a good look. As Molaski enters the zone, tries to rip a shot, and it gets deflected up into the netting.
Nice move by Molaski there, trying to create something on his own. Fortunately, the shot just got deflected there.
Yeah, he cut outside and tried getting a shot, but that was solid defense by Neumann.
Very solid defense.
As speak of the devil, we were talking about that first line, they're right back out there. As Sprague high sticks it, someone's trying to play it, and Sprague finally does.
Out of frustration, I think Luke wanted Neumann to play the puck, but overall, I think it's a smart play by Neumann right there. Just let Luke touch it. So.
Yeah, you talk about how well coached they are. That was a high IQ hockey play.
That was.
Get your breath in. Wait for Salisbury to touch it. I like that. As Neumann wins another faceoff, but it gets intercepted by Schwartz. Chips it up around a man, down to the corner. Sends it up and gets intercepted as Lance hustles back. He's not trying to have an odd man rush. Number 93 sends it back to his man, the assistant captain, number 5. And a blind backhand pass leads to no ice as Reese Rinker, the biggest man on the ice, goes back to get it. Rinker sends it up to his man, and they rip it around. Lance manages to get it out to Sprague, but not enough mustard on it. Gets intercepted and tossed right back down. Molaski against the boards, loses the puck. And it goes up to the point. We'll take a shot. Immediately gets stopped. Someone sweeps it out of there. As Sprague tries chipping it up to his man, speeding. That's going to be offsides by Schwartz. Offsides by a mile on that one.
Yeah, it definitely was.
I thought there wasn't going to be a whistle for a second.
Yeah, I know. I thought so too. I thought they were going to get away with that.
Yeah, the old Matt Duchene trick back when he was on the Avalanche. He's the whole reason they implemented offsides reviews in the NHL.
I mean, it's definitely crucial, especially nowadays when it comes around the playoff time.
Yeah, exactly. As Neumann dominating the face-off game, wins another, and they try to enter the zone, but they turn over the puck as Cole Fredo hops on it and gets a stoppage play with 11:47 in this 0-0 game.
Now on the defensive side of the game, I would like to see a little bit of a cleaner breakout from Salisbury here. So far, the D has been very sloppy on the breakout, so I would like to see that look a little better as we progress throughout this game.
Yeah, reminiscent of years past, where we definitely struggle on that. A lot of game left, though.
See what I mean, though? Just a lot of rimming, and that's not necessarily the go-to move you wanna do right there. Granted, the winger, I believe Andrew Landry, was not there, but you hate to see the rimming, you know?
Yeah, you really do.
Yeah.
As there's a little neutral zone play, Landry pulls over a defenseman. He said, "Get out of my way." He's a man on a mission to get the puck. As Neumann with quick passing play. Solid breakout as 23 enters the zone and rips a shot right to the Seagull. And Cole slams down on that immediately.
Newman's putting up some shots early. Salisbury needs to turn this game around a little bit, get on the offensive side and generate some shots. Yeah. I don't think Neumann really has that strong a goaltending. So I just put anything on the net and see what happens. You never know.
Yeah, you never know if you don't test them. You're completely right, Blake. And that's all they're doing right now, Neumann. They're testing Cole. They're peppering him from afar. They're not the highest percentage shots, but hey, you don't always need the highest percentage shot to go in, especially in this league.
Yeah, you never know.
Yep. As a big stretch pass gets it over to Sprague. As he tries walking around a man, loses his stick. Oh, and a poke check by the goalie. Great play.
That was a beautiful poke check by the goaltender right there, but that was a really nice breakout pass. I believe that might have been Ian Schrader.
I think it was that sent it out.
Breakout pass.
As Salisbury's trying to do something, Sprague took a tumble, slow to get up as he skates over to the bench, but receives the puck. Cuts on a dime, seems like he's all right. As Schwartz skates for a rolling puck. Down in the corner, tries to walk around a man, but good defense. Jams him as he gets it up to his man. Rips a quick shot wide right. I think that's Jake Anderson, the defenseman. As Salisbury keeps it in, rookie from an angle tries firing it on net, number 16. Oh, as a blown whiff play leads to a defensive zone opportunity. Salisbury back in their zone, trying to break it out, and the winger can't handle it. Oh, and another messed up handle by the winger, and back into Salisbury's zone. These breakouts are the bane of their existence right now. Oh, and someone laid the lumber. Oh, and down goes two. Jake said that's a 2-for-1 special right there. As Anderson, he's putting them on the ice right now.
That guy, I'd like to see more from Salisbury is the physicality definitely needs to step up. Besides Jake Anderson, who's absolutely laying the lumber so far.
As George walks around him, man, Schrocking gets a shot, goes high. And 16 takes a tumble. That's going to be a call.
I was about to say, I didn't see it at first. Definitely a hit from behind. It's going to be at least a 2 minutes. It could be a 5 minute, but I don't think they will call it considering the way it fell. Yeah, it's just going to be 2 minutes, but time for that power play to pounce. You know, they've looked good so far this season, which is, I don't want to say it, but it's kind of been shocking. Yeah, I know last year on the power play, we definitely struggled with it. That was probably one of our biggest flaws last year. This year it looks a lot better though.
As they have their first opportunity with 9:01 left in the game, or in the period, excuse me. As Sprague tries walking around a man. Pins him against the board as he gets him back up by defenseman Jared Brenner. Lance keeps it in. Back over to Sprague. Sauce it up to the point. And Lance sends it down low. Over to the rookie Mulaski. Fires a shot. Wide left. As Neumann tries sending it out, but Lance intercepts it. And just sends it back to his man as they look to enter the zone again. Schwartz speedily walks around one guy, lost possession, but got it right back. And Neumann dumps it down. There's a minute and 2 left in this power play. You know, they got a couple more rushes in them. Oh, it's a little miscommunication leads to a lost puck. Precious seconds are ticking by right now.
This breakout, just in general, has got to be cleaned up. It's looking very rough to start this game.
They took a note out of Kutztown's playbook by keeping it behind the net for a little bit.
Yep.
As there's been almost 30 seconds of this precious power play just
can't
melting
get
away.
anything
Yeah.
going.
Finally, they got something as they try to enter the zone, and they lose it right before they do. As Neumann now has a chance, gets a shot, right off the post. That would have been a shorthanded goal. As Derek Ladowdy enters the zone, got a man ferociously back-checking him. And that's going to be the power play. Did they even get a shot on net?
I don't even think they got one shot on that. That was a rough power play. And overall, they're just looking sloppy to start this game out.
Yeah, they need a little more focus. I mean, we might take this one on the shins. I think we might have jinxed them with talking about how good the power play has been.
But it's the team in general. Everything's just looking sloppy, and they're not hitting either. No physicality whatsoever.
Yeah.
This is definitely not the team that we saw against Kutztown.
Yeah, they have a whole new mentality. I feel like Anderson's probably the only guy that, converted that over to this game.
Yeah.
As Neumann tries to get a shot from the point, but they don't see anything, so they send it down and around. And that's going to be
going to get Landry for a cross check.
As the big man goes to the box.
Sunderland.
Can't tell right now.
They're going to get Andrew Landry from the cross check.
Yep. Wow, so from one power play to a penalty kill now. How things can change. What up? How you doing?
We talked about how the penalty kill was rough yesterday.
Sorry.
Or last week. We talked about how the penalty kill was a little rough last week, but hopefully they can turn it around this week because right now they really got nothing going for them. So
Yeah, seriously.
at least maybe something positive here.
As Molaski, the rookie, pressuring, attempts to walk around a man. Looking like Miller Gladding out here. Wasting some time. There's a minute 30 left in this power play. Or excuse me, penalty kill, I guess. Well, whichever way you look at it. 6:10 left in the game. Salisbury's trying to improve from their poor power play or penalty kill performance last week. As Neumann rips it from the point, gets deflected.
Great save by Cole Fredo there on the deflection. A little deflection, sticks his glove out, makes a great save right there.
Yeah, solid. Cole seems like he also carried over his performance like Jake.
Yeah, Cole's looking strong. Yet, like you said earlier, I don't think Newman's put the best shots on, but they are taking shots. Something that Salisbury is not doing to start this game off.
Yeah. And also looked like it was deflected in front.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. That's all positioning there, so.
Great save by Cole.
59 takes another shot. Blistering shot, but misses the net. As they're trying to get guys in front. Neumann got a little time in space. 59 back at the point. Gets it over to his man at the top of the circle. Wow, great setup, but he just couldn't get anything on it. That looked like it was almost a guaranteed goal. As the penalty kill unit has 45 seconds left. Neumann sends it up to the point again. 59 seems like he's quarterbacking this thing. Down in the corner. Neumann wheels around and sends it up high. Shot on net and Cole smacks it away. More good rebound control. Let's hope we don't jinx him, but shot on net looks high and Cole gloved it down. Wow.
At least Cole's standing on his head to start this game out.
Yeah, it looks like going with the hot hand was the right call by Coach.
Yeah, I agree too. I mean, after that impressive performance against Kutztown, I felt like it was a no-brainer to go with Cole Fredo again. don't get me wrong, Bryce Travers is a great goaltender and all, but like you said, Cole is just simply hot right now. So I think you just got to stick to what's working.
Mm-hmm. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
As Neumann rips a shot, gets deflected. Another great rebound control play by Cole with 4 seconds left in this penalty kill. 4:45 left in the period as it's 5-on-5 action again.
Well, good start for the penalty kill.
Yeah.
1 for 1 on the PK.
Yeah, at least some special teams is looking good right now. As Neumann has those same guys out there that were on the power play. And a good intercept by Schwartz. Oh, as he almost got hit but avoided it, rips a shot, gets deflected. As Newman's trying to get physical now. Schwartz lays a hit. A 2-on-1 opportunity, takes a shot. Cole makes a save, and the puck bounces in. Neumann scores with 4:06 to make this 1-0. They crack the ice.
Looked like a little miscommunication between the defenseman Griffin Siegfried and Cole Fredo there. I think in that case, you just got to let Cole Fredo take the puck and cover it. And right there, it proved to be a little costly as Neumann capitalized on the rebound.
Yeah, it wasn't even the first shot opportunity, which, you know, that's exactly what you're talking about. Coaches always say, trust your goalie, you play the pass and they can stop the shooter, but in that case, it just didn't seem to work out there with the communication.
Not at all.
As Salisbury's looking to claw their way out of a little hole.
Neumann goes goal number 20 unassisted. Number 20 unassisted.
As Burns tries hustling, almost has a breakaway opportunity. Shot on front, but Cole deflects it. Salisbury's trying to do something as Ledowdy walks 2-on-1, takes a shot. Oh, and a good glove save by the goalie. Ledowdy decided to shoot it on that opportunity. As the Neumann Knights send it down, and it's going to be icing with 3:19 left.
Good 2-on-1 opportunity there. I would like to see Ledowdy shoot it lower for a little rebound, or as Coach Burns calls it, a pop play. So that's something I would like to see right there instead. But overall, good opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, any shot's a good shot, but I completely agree.
Put that low off the right side pad, maybe Burns smacks
Juicy
it in for a
rebound.
juicy rebound, yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
a little deflection in front by Johnny Schwartz.
That first time back out there and spray.
Beautiful
quick
feed.
shot up
Oh
front.
my God. Great opportunities from his first line.
Yeah, they were creating something there. They looked like they had 2 scoring chances.
They look good to start off.
Trying to tie this game up. As a stretch pass to Schwartz, the speedster gets intercepted. Neumann takes it back. Schwartz hustles and snatches it, picks his pocket, spins around on a man. And Dowdle, the defenseman, keeps it in. And then he does not. As Brenner hustles back with 1 man on him. Mulaski tries sending it down, but he can't get enough mustard on it. Big man Dowdle tries walking a man, but loses the puck. He ends up right back in Salisbury's possession. As the rookie, number 16, hustles and vies for the puck down in the corner.
Good physicality by Sam.
Trying to throw a body, and they're getting chippy with it.
You just gotta let it go, man.
Yeah. I'm glad he didn't retaliate there. We don't need another opportunity on the PK. As 20 tries walking a man, but ends up losing the puck. Neumann tries kicking it in, but it appears to be offsides. This isn't soccer. As George Schrocken, the big man, fires a shot, gets deflected. Solid rebound control by this goalie. Mikesh, number 31. As the net gets knocked off, why is there no stoppage? There we go.
No, I was saying, there's no stoppage there. That could have proved to be a little costly.
Yeah. 1:24 left in this game. What do you think of it so far?
So so far, not looking good from Salisbury point of view. I think Newman's definitely playing the stronger game. They look just way more organized than the Salisbury team. So hopefully Salisbury can go in the locker room and figure things out for the second period.
That's exactly what I was thinking. As George seems to be hustling, Shirakin, number 11, did not want that to be ice, and he's getting verbal right now. He let him
Mouths
know.
off to whoever.
Mouthing off to whoever will listen, really.
That's exactly it. Whoever will listen to George. But I like the energy he's bringing so far, because clearly right now there doesn't look to be too much energy from the Salisbury team.
We need all the energy we can get. Taking advantage of his shifts, too.
Yep.
As Salisbury just trying to get something on the board here with a minute left in the period. Stoppage of play. Oh, as it gets chippy. George did not like that. They're getting mouthy right now.
Skate away. That's the good play right there, George. Get in his head early. That's what you want to do. You want to get in their heads early and skate away when they retaliate. I like it.
Ref seems to be doing some talking, and George is going to get in the box for that. It seems like he threw a little elbow or something after the play.
I like it though, because you know what, this Salisbury team needs a little spark under them, and that hopefully will bring something, give them some momentum here. It doesn't cost them, so.
Yeah, so now it's a 4-on-4. So honestly, yeah, it's not the end of the world, really. No. If anything, maybe it'll ignite the guys on the bench and be like, we got to play like
maybe a little spark
with that energy. As that first line, Sprague walks around a man, sends it out in front. Johnny gets a shot, and it gets blocked in front. Great block by Neumann. But they keep it in. Sprague tries chipping it and takes a tumble. Oh, and a big hit by Schwartz. Oh, and he gets cross-checked. 77 did not like getting hit. As Neumann seems like they're a little shocked by the energy that Salisbury came out with. 77 has a chance. Tries to walk around a guy and completely loses the puck. 9 seconds left in the period. And it looks like they're just going to salt this period away. And there's the buzzer. As somebody flops, he should be taking acting classes.
This game might get ugly to start the second period. I know these teams do not like each other very well. But a little pushing and shoving afterwards, too.
They have a lot of history together. They just played earlier this year. Salisbury's won, what, 3 of the last matchups?
The last 3 matchups, including the DVCHC semifinals matchup against Neumann last year where we eliminated them.
That's some bad blood brewing,
I think. Some bad blood brewing. I think Newman's had enough, and they're looking for their first win in the last 3 games. So.
Yeah, it looks like it. There's a minute 4 left on this 4-on-4. Join us for the second period. It's going to be a great one. If anything, the way it looks like, it's chippy. So.
I agree.
All right, thanks for joining us as the second period comes underway. Still some 4-on-4 action for a little over a minute. We got a minute before this. The bench seems more energized as Salisbury wins the face-off.
Yeah, it's definitely good to see because overall out of the team, they were pretty non-existent to start this game out. Hopefully that will change in the second period.
Yeah, they need something to change.
Yeah.
As they get a nice stretch pass up to Luke Sprague. Sprague ends up losing the puck. But Lance keeps it in, gets a chance. Wheels takes a shot, gets blocked. As Sprague fights for it. And he manages to get it, gets it across to Lance. Misses the net on a one-timer. Another chance. And Lance scores on a 1-T from a great feed from Sprague.
And that is a great start to this game, to this period. Beautiful, just absolutely relentless. You can see SU fans are absolutely excited about this goal. But overall, just a great, perfectly well executed.
Yeah,
just absolutely relentless. Luke, they just keep fighting. Lance stays patient in the slot. Sprague eventually finds him for a beautiful one-timer, even this game up.
Yeah, he missed the first one. He's like, I'm not going to miss this again. And he just roofs that second chance opportunity with that one-timer. This 4-on-4, seems to have helped them out for sure. And that's that energy we were talking about that we needed to see. As Salisbury's tied the game up. Landry tries taking a shot and jams a man to the ice. Looks like there's not going to be a call. That was a solid hit.
There we go. And the physicality looks like it's starting to pick up here too. Hopefully it can continue on as we progress to the second period.
Yeah, as we're back with 5-on-5 action with 18:45 left in this tied game. Captain tries getting it over to Landry. As Salisbury keeps it in. Gets it down, and the puck flies up into the air. Man, it was up there for a while. As Neumann wheels it back around and sends it up to the point. As Neumann turns, 21 tries feeding it, goes directly to Zach Molaski, the freshman. And Molaski feeds it right up to Neumann. Shot on net gets deflected. Brenner plays for the puck, but it gets sent out in front, and Ladowdy can't do anything with it. Cole stops. Wow, back and forth period so far.
Back and forth, but I would like to, I said it in the first, they got to clean it up for this breakdown. It's still looking a bit sloppy, but thankfully Cole is still on his A game and makes a good save right there.
Yeah, thank God. As Salisbury has the defense's own face-off that Neumann wins. Sprague picks his pocket, tries to do something, cuts on a dime, sends it down over to Schwartz. That first line out for blood. Sprague sends it out in front, gets a shot. Nice save by the goalie on a quick shot. There's a second great chance scoring opportunity that Sprague and Schwartz have gotten together.
Sprague is looking like a playmaking machine in this first 3 minutes of the game. I would say at least 3 beautiful feeds by him so far.
As Newman's trying to jam away, the puck's still loose, and it gets sent up. 2 Neumann players fighting for it. They're on the same team though. As tempers seem to flare, some stick is flying, and that's going to be a penalty.
Runner just got hit in the neck, and that's going to be a costly penalty for Neumann here.
You can't do that.
Absolutely not. That's just a dangerous play overall. I don't care how bad frustrations get, how bad you get frustrated out there. You cannot be hitting people in the neck like that. I don't think it was intentional though.
Yeah, hopefully not. Because he does seem to be a little confused.
Yeah.
But regardless, you got to be aware where your stick is at all times.
That's just a dangerous play.
Yep.
But Salisbury will take the power play.
Yeah, I'm sure they're not complaining as that first line has got to be winded now. They've been out 2 shifts already with 16:56 left in the period. So a little under or over 3 minutes played so far. As there's a shorthanded opportunity, Neumann in all alone, and they score. The defenseman, number 5.
And like you were saying, they were overusing that first line. That's something that I do not like that the coaches do. I feel like sometimes they almost abuse that first line when you can rely on your second and third line to come in and do some of the work as well. And right there, they just might have been a little too tired, and that's what could have cost them the goal.
Yeah, and looks like they're gonna rock with the same first line, even though they might be pretty gassed. You're completely right. Good teams rely on depth, and that is a question mark that I have hanging over my head. I'm like, Coach, what are you doing here?
I definitely agree with you. I think this is very questionable. Keep running this line over and over again. I understand you're on the power play, but that's why you got 2 power play lines.
Yeah, it wasn't only a 1-on-0 breakaway. They had another skater behind, trailing. That was just a defensive lapse in general. With 1:30 left in this power play, Salisbury's trying to tie the game up again. Neumann looking for another shorthanded goal as they dump it down. As miscommunication leads to Landry getting the puck. The big man sends it up across, but nobody's there. And Newman's just gonna send it right back down. Halted by Lance as he gets it into the neutral zone. Sprague dumps it down for his man Sprague. Sprague, the first line center, down in the corner. Up to Lance, back to Sprague. Sprague gets a shot, tries to get a deflection, but can't get anything on it. There's Landry fighting for it. Tried to take a shot, but got jammed at the point. Landry tries lining a man up and ends up lying on the ground. 24 seconds left. They got another big rush and then hopefully. But good hustle by Neumann. As the speedster, Schwartz, wheels around one guy, gets a shot. Solid save by the goaltender, and he gets laid out. That's going to be another penalty. Looks like Salisbury's pulled their goalie. Fredo skates over to the bench. They're trying to set up to get the best possible opportunity now here. As one power play expires, it looks like they're going to get another one. Shot from the point, and Anderson ends up getting a shot blocked. That's going to be another 2-minute power play.
And for this power play, I would like to see the second power play line out there a little more because, like I said, you just can't keep overusing that first line, especially with Johnny and Luke. I get it. They can put up goals, but at the end of the day, they're human beings. They're going to need a rest. They're not Superman, you know?
Right. Yeah. And also, like, not just that, definitely you only have so much cardio in you. They're not the only guys that can score goals on the squad.
Yeah.
Yes, Stevenson's out. He's a good second liner that gets goals. But, they have Ledowdy. They got the captain, Ryan Burns, on their team. They have guys that can put it in the back of the net.
I think Elliot Sunderland's due, too, the rookie, number 40. I think he has really good goal-scoring potential sometimes. So I think any one of these three can deliver. And not only that, but look at your point. You got the big man, Jared Brenner. He can put a shot on that. And same with Justin Lance. He already got a goal so far.
Yep.
He's got Salisbury's only goal.
Mm-hmm. It's about opportunities. That's going to be a major action because that was a dirty hit from behind with 14:36 left in this 2-1 period. Newman sends it down.
I wonder, it must have been a double minor because it was 4 minutes, not 5 minutes. But they only called one penalty, so that's interesting. I wonder if Johnny was bleeding. Maybe some blood was drawn, which could cause a double minor.
He did take a nasty tumble into the board, so maybe he was leaking a little bit. As Salisbury has that second unit out there that we were just talking about.
Yeah, you definitely got to let that first line rest up for a little bit.
Yeah, or else they're just going to become completely useless. As Brenner, who you're talking about, normally at the point, wheels it down and around. Was trying to find something. And just sends it down. Neumann appears to be complaining about something on their bench. Brenner at the point, takes a shot, and misses the net. And Neumann sends it back down again. Their penalty kill is showing out with 2:48 left in this 4-minute penalty. Stretch pass up to Mulaski. Tries to send it over to his man, takes a goofy bounce. And that first line's right back out there. They got a nice 30-second breather. And Schwartz down in the corner. Oh, Lance blows a tire. They got 21 going, looking for their second shorthanded goal of the game. And hits the outside of the net. They're going to stop the play there. And Neumann did not like that.
Cole Fredo has got to watch that high corner there. He was leaving that wide open. If I'm him, I wish I could almost go up and tell him, you know?
Yeah, hug that post.
He's got to hug that post though.
As Salisbury has 2-12, trying to get something going, trying to tie this game. As the big man Landry, trying to go coast to coast, enters the zone with some speed, walks around, tries to find someone at the point and gets intercepted. A chance for Neumann, but good defensive play. Trying to get something in front, might get a shorthanded shot, and they score a second shorthanded goal. And a big celebration for Neumann going up, getting a 2-goal lead, on
and another shorthanded goal from Neumann. And it looks like the power play is haunting Salisbury yet again.
Yeah, we spoke too soon, honestly, about the power play in the first because it is looks pretty atrocious so far.
And again, it's just sloppy play by Salisbury. They do not look like they are in sync, and it's definitely not the team we saw last week against Kutztown. They're going to have to figure it out sooner or later. Like I said, if you don't play a clean game against Neumann, they can do this to you. They're not the best. They're not the best skilled. They're not the fastest team, but they are very well coached, and they will do what they're doing right now in this game.
Yeah, I mean that's all hustle. That's pretty well coached. Like
just simply outworking Salisbury. That's all it is.
They seem to want it more. It looks like right now. And Salisbury's done nothing on this 4-minute power play, which was followed by, before there's 2 minutes that really not much happened. There's still a lot of game left though. Still a lot of time left in the second period too. As Brenner gets it up into the neutral zone up to Landry. Landry cuts in and fires a hard shot, gets a second chance opportunity, and they both go down. Landry pops back up, and it looks like there's some fists being thrown.
He sprayed Landry in the face, and then Landry is obviously not going to put up with that. Yeah. So a little pushing and shoving is going to occur here. But the goaltender just seems to be all right. But that's the thing. That's what I was saying about Neumann. You got to put shots up. He let up a big rebound right there. Their goaltenders aren't their strong suit. You got to put up shots, and you will be able to capitalize. And so far, Salisbury does not look like they want to crash the net.
No, and Landry literally took that to heart as he hits the goalie off a really good rebound opportunity. That was juicy.
It was.
Sitting right out in front. I thought he was going to bury it, but
great opportunity. Unfortunately, he ran into the goalie.
Yep.
But it looks like they're going to get Landry.
They always get the retaliation, so that makes sense. And there goes that 4-minute power play.
I think you got to get both of them there, though, because Neumann by far instigated that.
Yeah.
But it looks like they're just going to get Salisbury here. Nope, they never do.
Yeah.
Especially not the Harrington refs, that's for sure.
Yeah. They don't give us any mercy sometimes.
Nah, never.
So. Who needs the benefit of the doubt?
Yeah.
As it looks like there actually is going to be a penalty.
Oh, okay, yeah, they did get him. I didn't see him go to the box.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we take it all back. The refs for Harrington are amazing.
Yeah, they're great.
They're always good for us.
I guess they're figuring things out right now. Little confusion between the refs or something. Maybe confusion between the refs and the scorekeeper.
Yeah, maybe this will give that first line a little time to breathe. You know?
Yeah, if you're going to abuse them, at least give them a little time to breathe here.
Yeah.
But I think Salisbury is still very much in this. Like I said, this Neumann team, I mean, you just got to keep on them. And if Salisbury plays their game, this game should be, I don't want to say, you know, a little cakewalk, but Salisbury should be able to handle this Neumann team.
Yeah, we heard some people talking before the game, and it's definitely, all the games they play with Neumann are tight, but the amount of talent on this Salisbury roster, and
it's unmatched.
Yeah, it is really unmatched. And the fact that, you know, it's just up to the coaches to utilize that depth sometimes. We're going to have to see what happens here. But, you know, 3-1 with a minute 36 left, or 11:36 left in the second period. I mean, 2-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey. I feel like I've said this a couple times on the broadcast, and shocker, I'm not the first person to say that.
Yeah,
like,
no, it definitely, something about a 2-goal lead is, I agree, it's definitely the worst lead.
as the captain walks around a man, gets a backhand, but gets stopped stonewalled by Cole.
Job by Cole Fredo there.
As the speed by 13, their captain, just unmatched versus Lance. Jared Brenner's pass gets intercepted. Oh, as it looks like another penalty.
They're going to get Neumann for a board, it looks like.
The captain was playing with too much energy, tried sending a man into the boards.
Yeah, you got to respect what he's trying to do to keep the momentum going. But oh, is that going to be on Salisbury?
Wow.
They're going to get Salisbury.
Jared Brenner, he must have let something loose after the intercepted pass near the blue line.
He must have.
I didn't see that, though.
I thought it was a for sure board on Neumann.
Yeah, I
right
saw
there,
it,
but
and pushed Lance into the bench from behind. Wow.
interesting call, to say the least. I don't know about that one, but
I'm scratching my head a little bit. Might be a little bit biased, but still,
Yeah.
that one confused the heck out of me.
Yeah, I'm a little confused on that one as well. But either way, Neumann gets the call.
Yeah, so many penalties so far in this period. Just back and forth affair of who's going in the box and who's not. As Neumann sends it up to the point, defenseman rips a shot. Good save, rebound in front. Another shot, Colt makes another great save. Fredo with a couple opportunities there, but said not today.
I mean, at that rate, you just got to clear it out. That looks very sloppy. Salisbury has yet to figure it out so far. I thought it was going to be a turnaround to start the period off, but they're going back to the way they played in the first period. Very frustrating, as a former teammate, very frustrating to watch, to say the least.
For sure. I mean, the way they looked the first couple minutes, that first line in those first 3 minutes, I guess it might have burnt them out. I mean, you know, they still could rest up a little bit in intermission and stuff. This game's far from over, but Neumann's putting it on him right now, as there's a 2-on-1 with that first line. Some back check might turn into a 2-on-2. Gets it out front, and the goalie stops it. Quick whistle, but the puck was loose. Salisbury's a little confused.
That was a little bit of a quick whistle right there in benefit of Neumann. Luke Sprague looks to be a little frustrated about it, but hey, it's a face-off in the offensive zone. I know they're on a penalty kill here, but hey, maybe a quick shot can make something happen here.
Yeah, Salisbury's trying to match Neumann for all those shorthanded goals they've got. Because that is the one thing that's looked solid so far tonight, is that penalty kill. It showed out in the first period after the power play disappointed.
Now I'm looking forward to seeing what this penalty kill can do on their second attempt here.
Yep.
So far, so good.
Ledowdy hustles with 1:05 left on this shortened penalty kill because of the 4-on-4 action. Ledowdy moving those feet, but so is Neumann. Enters the zone. Tries to get poke checked by Anderson. They got space down low, gets a cross crease. Tries to get a shot for a wide open man cross crease, but can't do anything with it. As Burns chases after a rolling puck. Gets a backhand, quick shot, and goalie just sloughs it right off. Solid kill by those two, Burns
Very good
and
penalty kill by Derek
Ledowdy.
and Ledowdy right there, yep.
30 seconds left. As Neumann has a nifty move, number 11 tries to just tuck it forehand, but barely misses the net. Great poke check by Schwartz as he gets an opportunity shorthanded. Speedster out in front, and he gets stonewalled by the goalie on a breakaway.
Very uncommon for Johnny Schwartz there, but a good save by the goaltender.
Yeah, he's pretty lethal. So We've seen those shorthanded before too. Against UMD, didn't he have 2
He was
shorthanded?
dangerous. 2 shorthanded, 5-on-3 too.
That's absurd.
That
Are
was
you kidding me?
unreal.
Yeah.
Honestly,
And that penalty shot,
Very impressive.
that was similar to a penalty shot there with his speed.
he was gone.
Yeah. But
This-
man, that goalie. closed the
I
door.
really don't think anybody on this Neumann team could catch Johnny at full speed. I mean, he's really hard too for any team. In
Maybe
general.
I was gonna say anybody in the league.
Yeah.
Maybe. Those strides are just ridiculous. As Neumann can't do anything on the power play. 9 minutes left in this 3-1 middle period.
It's good to see the penalty kill at least producing after a rough outing last week against Kutztown. But overall, so far this game, they look very solid.
Play on the defensive end leads them to not being able to get it out, but ref says they did. I guess so.
They might have called a hand pass there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And again, this first line back out there. The coaches right now, you gotta have trust in your second and third line. And
Yeah.
I just don't understand, you know?
You can't win as a one-line team.
No.
In any league.
Absolutely not.
Have we even seen the 4th line out? I think I saw Aaron
Like
Schrader for
one time, I believe.
30 seconds, if that.
It's understandable if you're not putting them out in this type of situation, but like I have faith at least in the third line,
Yeah,
and
second or
definitely
third,
the
yeah.
second line too. Yeah, second and third line can most certainly hold their ground.
Maybe if this doesn't work out, coaches might change things up in the 3rd period because
We gotta
Salisbury
get-
really
we gotta
hasn't
get something
generated
going.
anything right now.
It's been a very sloppy game overall for the Golden Maroon.
Yeah. As the Seagulls are in their own defensive end. Nice little breakout though.
Beautiful breakout. That's the first well executed
And
breakout.
that's going to be a trip by
They're gonna
Schwartz.
get Johnny for they're gonna
Sloppy
get Johnny
play with
Schwartz
his
for
stick.
a trip.
As he's probably just gassed. He could use a 2-minute breather. He's not too happy about that. As yet again,
blame
this
him.
is the second penalty kill opportunity by the Seagulls this period, 3rd in the game.
Just think a lot of frustrations going on the bench. But we'll see what this penalty kill can do as they got there for their 3rd attempt. So far, they're 2 for 2, so hopefully they can kill yet another penalty kill.
As that first unit, Ledowdy and the captain, Ryan Burns, are back out there.
Salisbury penalty number 9 for tripping. 9 for tripping.
Neumann, quick stretch pass, enters the zone, walks in, rips a shot, glove down by Fredo.
Great save by Cole Fredo right there.
On a 3-on-2.
Yeah.
Looks like they're gonna get a change here as they roll out Sprague and Molaski, the rookie. New look on this penalty kill. Sprague getting in the lane. 14 up high, rips a shot, gets blocked by Sprague. Sprague tries walking him. He's skating, has some room, and all alone, takes a shot, but he can't get anything on it. Ends up whiffing. And that's back-to-back breakaways where they really could have had something. As Salisbury sends it down with 7 minutes left in this game, we got a minute 11 left in the period, or left in the penalty kill, excuse me. Neumann dumps it down on net. Cole gloves it, and it's going to be an offensive or defensive zone face-off for the Seagulls.
And so far, yet another very good penalty kill.
Wow, this penalty kill is getting tested so far.
It's kind of what I expected for this type of game. Knowing Neumann was coming into town, I figured this was going to be a physical game. Like I said earlier, these two teams do not like each other that much, so.
Yeah, the rivalry certainly has lived up to its name so far. As Cole saves the shot from the top of the circle. Defenseman Ian Schrader in front of the net. Nice stick by Schrader and nice save by Cole. As Ledowdy blocks a shot from the hash marks, and it goes out with 29 seconds left in this penalty kill.
Very good setup by Neumann right there, but just better goaltending from Cole Fredo.
Big stretch pass, and 93 can't corral it. It might be an ice, but no, it's not because Salisbury might have touched it. Number 5, the goal scorer on defense, sends it down low. Back to number 5, tries to get a backhand, and he scores! Up over the blocker side, right blocker side of Cole Fredo. Wow.
And on that play right there, Ian Strader had time behind the defensive zone. And instead of just rimming it around and praying for it gets out of the zone, he needs to take a little more time there, skate out, and then just rip that thing. I know he has the ability to do so. Instead, he rims it, they keep it in, and it's a costly goal for Salisbury and make it a 4-1 game.
Yeah, this might get ugly quick as they had 8 seconds left on the Schwartz penalty, tripping penalty. Griffin Siegfried, one of the top 2 defensemen starting tonight, was just having a combo with Cole Fredo, probably telling him, don't get in your head, man. This isn't all on you.
And it's been the same thing all season. It's not on Cole Fredo. It's just he's being hung out to dry, plain and simple.
They just haven't had that defensive net front presence that is required as Sutherland gets cross-checked and goes down. Gets the puck again, walks in, takes a shot. Saved by the goalie. Turnover by Siegfried. Siegfried trying to make up for it. Skating up, avoids a hit. Down on his knees. Sam Schlaff up to Siegfried. The game's definitely slowed down for sure with 4:56 left in it. Lance, the defenseman, fires it on net. The goalie just blocks it away with his left hand. Oh, and Lance barely misses a puck, but I think it's because he got high-sticked in the throat. Number 20 looks inquisitively, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be spending 2 minutes in the box, if not more, if Lance is bleeding a little bit.
Most likely not, but
yeah, I guess not.
I think Lance might have, not saying he didn't get hit in the throat, but I think he might have put on a little acting show right there. But either way, Salisbury's going to go up on the power play, and hopefully they can generate something right here because the offense has done absolutely nothing this game besides the 1 goal they had to start this period.
Yeah, give Lance an Oscar and give him a power play. He did it, and he's right back out there.
And let's hope he gets another goal off of it.
Yeah, the lone goal scorer for the Seagulls. With 4:29 left, Lance rips a shot down low. Oh, and they almost get a chance in front with a juicy rebound. Lance again, over to his man, backhanded. The goalie slams down on it. And a bouncing puck goes right over Lance's stick. As the D-man Brenner enters the zone, loses the puck, sends it up to his man, Schwartz. Schwartz trying to do something with it, so was Brenner. Lance up high. Tries getting it down low for his man, but Neumann just is on it right now. Both guys
like gas here.
Yeah.
Jeez.
As Newman's captain has been hustling like crazy.
If you're that gas, 13, he might want to get off. He might cost him here.
Yeah. As a turnover almost cost Salisbury. Sprague enters the zone and loses the puck. 3:23 left in this 4-1 affair.
You can hear this hard stick tap against the boards as frustrations continue to boil here.
As Neumann has a nice play and gets a shot, Colt.
Again, just defensive mistakes. The breakout, they just can't get it going, and it's costing them.
Yeah, who knows? Is it fatigue? Is it sloppy play? Like, I feel like it's kind of blending together at this point.
I don't know what it is, but I can tell you overall, just pure sloppiness.
Yeah.
Pure sloppiness.
Yeah. As we're trying to stay positive, there's still 3 minutes left in this second period, but you know, we need to see signs of life. That would kind of be exciting. And not just from that first line. As Newman's crowd is starting to get a little rowdy. Lance, the defenseman, down the corner, gets it out front. Burns deflects a puck. Back in front to Burns. Flurry of opportunities. Oh, and an almost breakaway with a cherry picker at the blue line, number 17.
I like that shift from that second power play though. Like I said, you don't have to fully rely on your first power play right there.
Yeah, they look good. I mean, that was a bunch of scoring chances. They just kept passing it out in front, and they got shots on shots. It's just the goalie wasn't letting it happen today.
And right there on the whistle, 77 gave Cole Fredo an extra little stick tap. You can't allow that to happen. If he does that, someone's got to go over there and plant that kid.
And that kid's been chippy all game. He got lit up by Johnny Schwartz down by us on the boards and ended up cross-checking.
That's what Neumann brings to the table. They know how to get under the opponent's skins. And like I said earlier in this broadcast, they're not the best team, but they can capitalize on mistakes, and more importantly, they know how to frustrate opponents as well.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they've frustrated Salisbury. They've taken a couple ugly penalties. And Salisbury has some room in the off. Fires a shot wide. And Neumann just dumps it down. It could be an ice, but it's not going to be.
And Ian's just got to stop it with the rim. He's costing the team right there, doing that kind of stuff. It's an easy turnover.
Yeah, you need a little more oomph on it. It looks like it's going to turn into a.
He's the body.
And stares him down.
And stares him down as he's doing it. I mean, 17's been an absolute menace to this Salisbury team, and it's about time he paid for, acting up.
Yeah, a thorn in the Seagulls' side, for sure. A bunch of these guys have been pests, and hey, that's their job, right?
Yeah.
So.
But again, the breakout's sloppy. Ian Schrader right there, he cannot rim it around like that. You gotta make a clean breakout pass. You have all the time in the world, and instead he gives the puck up for almost costly opportunity for the Skulls here.
Yeah, you gotta put a little more oomph on it, or what you were talking about earlier, skate it out.
He's got time.
Send it.
You got time, and that's something these defenders I don't think are realizing is how much time they have on their hands. Settle the play down and break the puck out.
Right. As we got a minute 14 left in the period, Seagulls trying to make it a 2-goal game now, down 1-4. Siegfried is wheeling it. Someone tries to line him up, but they don't.
I have to say, I like the hustle for Ryan Burns. He's creating some opportunities. As the captain of his team, that's what he should be doing. And so far, he looks like as we're going to get a power play right here. But it looks.
Sorry, so you got it.
But as I was saying, I mean, Burns is just playing out of his mind. I think right now he's been one of the top players so far this game for the Gulls.
I completely agree. I mean, he was one of my players to watch, but he's doing it for all the reasons, like all the different reasons why. Like, I mean, he's been hustling, but I was talking about his penalty kill ability. We've seen that on display, but right now.
And on the power play.
That's what I was ready to bring up.
It's a weapon on both sides of the game.
A two-way forward is the best forward you could ask for in the game of hockey, in my opinion. As it looks like they're going to get another chance. Siegfried got tripped up, either that or got interfered with at the blue line, and Salisbury's got a 2-minute penalty that they got a power play for. With 30 seconds left in this period.
He's got to keep his temper there. He's got away with a blatant slash.
Sprague goes to the backhand. Goalie down on it. No whistle.
Unbelievable. I don't know how that puck did not hit the back of that net, but a little wrestling going on afterwards.
Are you kidding? As the Salisbury alumni are getting rowdy, they say it's a goal. But it doesn't appear to be that way. Refs didn't show anything. Puck not get knocked in.
I can't believe that puck did not go in. That's unbelievable. Great goaltender there by Neumann. And it looks like they're gonna get Johnny Schwartz for a penalty here.
Yeah, after 21 seconds of power play time, I'm getting deja vu. They get a power play, they get a 4-on-4. But hey, 4-on-4 worked out last time going into the next period. So with 16 seconds left, maybe they can bring that same energy to start the period or to end the period.
Yeah. I don't know about that call. I think if you're going to get Johnny, you got to call it both ways there.
I'm not even sure. What did the ref signal?
Probably roughing. I'm assuming a roughing call, but I don't know. In my opinion, if you're gonna call that, you gotta call it both ways.
Yeah. Mulaski almost got sprung, but solid defense by number 5. As this period ends, there's still some time. I mean,
Another rough period for Salisbury, I have to say.
that was not a good look for them. I mean, 2 shorthanded goals, but they have redemption, a chance at redemption. So catch us for this third period as Salisbury looks to buy back into this game, chippy game. Thanks for joining us for this third period at Harrington Center Ice. It's been a tough game so far for the goals, but they've got a third period left to shock the world.
Hopefully they can get something going here late in this third, because pretty much for the majority of this game, I would say out of the 40 minutes, they played a good 5 of those 40 minutes. They really got to get things going if they want to prevail in this game.
And those best couple minutes were the start of the second period. So
yeah.
Maybe it's the start of a period
That's
thing.
exactly what I'm referring to as well.
So they've got like about a minute left in this 4-on-4 before it turns to a 20-second penalty kill. As they've got the studs out there right now. Aggressive defensive play. And Sprague sends it up to his man, who can't seem to get it out. Good defense by Neumann. As number 5, the assistant captain for Neumann on defense, has 2 goals. One of them a shorthanded backhand, making it 4-1. Is just taking his sweet time, milking the clock on this 4-on-4.
I don't blame Neumann here. I mean, might as well.
You're up 3.
You're up by 3 goals. There's absolutely no rush right here. I don't know what Salisbury's doing.
And Salisbury's biggest opponent right now is the clock. So
Salisbury's biggest opponent right now is themselves. They're just beating themselves. It's plain and simple. This is a very winnable game that they're beating themselves in, like I just said.
As the man straight out of the box makes a nice defensive play. 16 walks a man.
What a move right there. Unfortunately for him, it just went a little too far, and Cole Freda was able to jump on it. But a silky move by number 16. I remember playing him last year. Very talented player. Very quick. Not as quick as Johnny Schwartz, but like I said earlier, and we said numerous times, who is that fast?
Yeah.
But very good player, I have to say so myself.
Yeah, he's a slippery little fella.
He is. He definitely is.
A couple guys that have played at Salisbury, like Justin Lazzarino. As Neumann takes a tumble.
Ice must be a little wet, as the puck looks like it's just coming to a halt at some points.
Yeah, sometimes that clean sheet can bite you.
Most certainly can, honestly.
As Neumann goalie plays the dump in, Landry's hustling, bodies somebody, poke checks him. Speaking of hustle, we got Ryan Burns out there. Shot from the point, but a good stick by number 14 on Neumann. As it's going to be offsides, not anymore. The freshman, Sam Schaff, pressures him into passing it into the roof.
Yeah, the alumni for SU is definitely going to let them hear about it.
Yeah.
But so far, I mean, we're back to even strength now. We got to see something here. It looks like they're going to go with, this looks like it's their 3rd line out here, so I would like to see at least something here. I'm glad they're starting to rotate more of the lines and instead of just constantly using the top line.
Yeah, that was a point of conversation.
Yeah.
We said maybe they'd switch it up this period, and it looks like they have so far. Let's see if they're more consistent about it, because this 3rd line has been solid. George Shirakin has brought the energy. As a nice defensive play, and that Salisbury sends it down, rolling puck is going to be an ice. What do you think they got to do to, even have a chance at coming back?
Shots. Shots are huge. I mean, I don't see many shots being put on net, and quality shots too. Not just a little dump, little weak wrister on net. You gotta put some quality hard shots like that on net, and who knows, one will slip by. And following it up with crashing the net. Simple as that. Get those dirty rebound goals. That's what you need in order to win this game. I get it. Luke, Johnny, and that first line with Zach Molaski too. They are good. They're very good, but they can't win you every single game. They just cannot.
As that first line was a big part of the only goal so far for Salisbury. As Schwartz takes a shot, rebound in front, puck almost slides in, goes down low on a man, not going to be a call. Brenner keeps it in. but then turns the puck over. Good back check by Molaski, as he doesn't let anything happen in the defensive zone for Salisbury. Rinker tries to cut a man off. As Schwartz is waiting for a stretch pass in the neutral zone. Rinker just gets it out. Solid back check by Salisbury. That's Sprague stick lifting his man. And Sprague gets the puck, walks around a guy, drop passes it. But the rookie Molaski can't do anything with it. As 11 goes down, 2-on-1 opportunity, but great back check by the defenseman Brenner. Didn't let anything happen with a good odd man rush. Molaski sends it down. And Burns brings it down behind the net. 12's got all day. Trying to find the puck. Siegfried with an aggressive play as the puck skies up into the air. And Landry has a chance, gets it over to Burns. Burns gets a low shot and misses a wide right. Landry with a chance, turns, takes a shot, near deflection in front, but solid defense. Ledowdy loses the puck and a man falls. Looks for the ref immediately. Ledowdy downs another man. As that looks to be a penalty. It's going to be a hit from behind by number 5. He doesn't like that, but I guess the ref didn't like him throwing his hands after he laid a hit.
See what they call here. Probably a hit from behind. Honestly, I thought the hit looked pretty clean. And they're going to call it rough. That's interesting. I don't know about that one.
Yeah. These refs have us scratching our heads like we said.
Yeah. Making some interesting calls out here, but yet, I mean, Salisbury will take it, and hopefully it can help them gain some momentum as they put out the first line, along with they're going to stick Brenner in front. I like that idea, and let's see if they can just generate something here. And it looks like they got rookie Bo Hall out on defense. I mean, I guess anything to get something going.
Yep. Seems to be one of his first shifts of the game.
I believe so. I don't think I've seen him out here so far.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. As Salisbury had an atrocious second period on the power play with 2 shorthanded goals allowed.
Yeah, I believe too. Very rough for this Salisbury power play. And the breakout too. It just looked overall sloppy. They just don't seem to be in sync whatsoever.
As Hull has a chance, gets it up high, over to the man Lance. Lance takes a shot high and ends up bringing around the boards. Back over to Hull. Hull tries feeding it cross crease, but there were 2 Neumann players there. As Lance gets it over to Hull, Hull gets a shot. Oh, and he misses the net. Barely skims it. The second unit looks pretty good right now. As Molaski, rookie-to-rookie action.
I believe this is still the first, actually, because you got Johnny and Molaski out there. It looks like they didn't put Luke out there this time. Guess trying to switch things up.
As a big hit collision on Lance, Hull's got it up to Schwartz. Schwartz gets a shot. Bo Hall in front. Can't get enough on it. Can't lift the puck, and the goalie slams down on it.
I like Bo Hall on this power play. He was generating some offense. Unfortunately, he couldn't quite control the puck right there to bury it. But overall, very solid power play shift from Bo Hall.
Yeah, he looked great. A little elevation would have helped out there, but you know, you can't always get it on there. As Salisbury has 27 seconds left on this power play. Yeah, now they've got their second unit out there. I was definitely mistaken before. It was just a little switch up with Sprague with Hull. There's a miscommunication in the neutral zone.
I wonder
leads to
if
wasted seconds.
I wonder if Luke just needed a rest or if there's an injury problem, because Luke has been getting roughed up this game.
As Sutherland takes a hit and goes down. Yeah, let's hope everything's all right with Sprague, because we know they're not trying to let him breathe. He is out there.
Yeah.
As Landry tries to keep it in, and they don't. The puck barely goes out, probably a puck's length distance out of the offensive zone, and that's going to do it for that power play. A lot better power play. They really showed out. They just didn't show up on the scoreboard.
Nope. Probably the best power play attempt so far, though, like you just said. I mean, the other two were, as you described, absolutely atrocious.
Yeah.
So, definitely much better, but still could quite not find the back of the net.
Yeah, 12 minutes left in this 4-1 game.
Luke Sprague right
seems
there.
to be fine
Yeah.
as he takes a shot, gets deflected, and goes up high. There's going to be a whistle.
They're sending the first line back out there after coming off the power play very recently. Like I said, you have to question, are you overworking the first line? Maybe they're just a little too exhausted from the constant shifts they're receiving.
I mean, you can only be so good for so long
Exactly.
when you're out there half the game. As Dowdle tries getting something going. Nice back check from Neumann. As Sprague is energized. He must be rested up. Molaski zips by a man. Battles for it into the corners. Still fighting for it. 2 goals and 2 nights down there. It's a nice hit, drives him into the boards. They're going to say that's an elbow?
I think they're going to call an elbow.
As the alumni do not like that.
And the alumni is clearly upset about that call. In my opinion, the elbow did look a little high, but
It might just be a size thing.
yeah, I don't know. I think the elbow is there overall. And Salisbury, either way, Salisbury is going to go down.
That's a good call, yeah, regardless of our opinion on it.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're going to go down with 11:19 left in this game. You know, they can't take penalties like this anymore. This really has to
Absolutely
be the last
not.
one.
It's something that's got to be fixed. I mean, clearly, it's been all season long. They've been taking penalties, especially they love to do it late in the game. And you just can't afford that.
They're getting mad out here telling the refs something.
I believe that's Sprague's mom. Sprague's mom's had enough, just like I'm assuming Luke Sprague's probably had enough.
Yeah.
Playing with Luke, I know how frustrated he can get in these type of games. So.
Sticking up for her team.
Oh, they're gonna call Neumann as well? What is going on?
Where even was that?
I'm not sure at all what these.
These refs love to call stuff as we've got 4-on-4 action for 2 minutes. At least Salisbury's not going down.
I am so confused on what the call is.
Yeah, I couldn't make that.
I'm just lost. I mean, I saw the elbow from Johnny, but I don't know what number 2 did on Neumann. Maybe he said something afterwards, or maybe went and hit Johnny, a little retaliation for the elbow.
Me.
I have no idea, but either way, it's going to be some 4-on-4 action here for the next minute 35.
As Salisbury enters the zone, tries to walk around a man. Lance goes down, puck in front, shot gets blocked by Lance. Ledowdy's trying to get something going. Stick tied up. Salisbury's looking for a call. Can't get anything as Lance gets back on defense. New Jersey native Derek Ledowdy hustling, trying to put the pressure on this 4-on-4. 77 lets the puck slip by him. And Brenner dances in the neutral zone. Gets it over to his defensive pairman, Griffin Siegfried, and back to pass intercepted. 93 cuts up the neutral zone. And Salisbury's got possession with a 2-on-2. Molaski loses the puck. Salisbury's got possession, but Landry ends up losing the puck. 30 seconds left on this 4-on-4. As Molaski's got an opportunity. Great stick check by number 5. And fires a shot high.
Great shot, too. Just a little high, that's all.
As Sprague uses his speed, takes a trip. There's not going to be a call. And these refs are hearing it tonight.
And they're
going to call the
hit
retaliation.
And I understand Sprague's frustrated for that blatant trip call, but you got to keep your head right there. You can't slash his hair. I know, I get it. He's upset. You cannot do that. That's just another costly penalty for Salisbury, and something that Neumann is also very good at doing. Like I said before, they're good at getting in opponents' heads.
Yeah, I mean, I think right now it's pretty apparent they've got free real estate in Salisbury's head. The Seagulls are looking rattled right now, as they've really only had a couple jolts of life throughout this game.
Not much at all. Very frustrating game. As a former player to watch this, very frustrating game. I'm sure you can say the same as well.
I completely agree, and I've been in these games before, like with you. So.
Yeah, you understand. We know what it's like.
And you know, they're trying to put on a show too. They've got the alumni here that we've referenced a couple times. Like, they're not trying to come out flat against, you know, against the Neumann team that seemed beatable when you have former players here.
I guess Neumann really did their homework, it looks like. Neumann took the loss in Aston, and then they settled down. I guess they realized what they need to do to stay on top of the Salisbury team, and so far they're executing it to perfection.
That they are.
Really, Salisbury has not had much of an answer at all this game.
As Mulaski's trying to hustle, but the puck's on net. The goalie playing it again. We've seen him do that 3 or 4 times this game. Neumann trying to set up in the zone. Salisbury trying to get it out. This penalty kill. Trying to do something as Anderson lays the body.
Good
shot on net.
Cole Fredo.
Neumann down low. Cycles it to the man. Back up high. Rips a shot wide. A minute left in this penalty kill for the goals. Solid defense. Sends it up and sends it around as Schwartz vies for the puck. Stops on a dime, walks around a man, has an opportunity. Oh, and he takes the dive, gets tripped by the goalie. That's got to be a penalty shot or something.
I think that should be a penalty shot.
He was in
I think they're pointing. It looks like they're pointing. They're definitely going to discuss this. I think it should be a penalty and a penalty shot. It looked like there was 2 penalties on one play right there.
What a phenomenal effort by Schwartz.
They're going to get the high stick, but what about the penalty shot? I guess
the goalie did not play the puck there.
Nah.
He played the skates, if anything.
I don't know. I think Neumann got away with another call there.
Wow.
I saw the refs discussing it. They were pointing the center ice, but I guess they ultimately decided that they're just going to call the high stick.
As the parents are getting rowdy again.
As we're going to be even on a 4-on-4. I'm telling you what, Mitch, I swear, at the end of this game, I bet it gets really ugly.
I completely agree. If it already hasn't, I feel like it's going to get chippy as ever. As Salisbury is playing angry now. They just got screwed. Ledowdy gets a shot. Waits behind the net. And Landry can't quite keep it in with an errant pass. 22 seconds left on this 4-on-4. Landry's playing mad. Lays a big hit and goes down. 2-on-1 opportunity with Lance. 93 walks in, rips a shot and saved by Cole. Looks like this 4-on-4 is about to expire. Sprague's out of the box and onto the ice. Shocker, coach wanted him directly out there.
Yeah.
As he looks to be having issues with his skate, he skates right off. His blade might be messed up, it looks like. Can't skate like he quite normally can.
He can't quite skate. He's calling to the bench. Looks like they're going to have Jared Brenner ready for him.
As there's 52 seconds left on this power play. From this Schwartz getting tripped. Salisbury's peppering it. And Neumann, time and time again, we've seen this. They just send it down ice. Burns gets the puck, breaks it out to his man, walks around someone, and right
Nice
back to
breakout,
Burns.
but everybody's standing still. No help for Zach Molaski.
Yeah, he needed some lateral mobility.
Gotta get open. Somebody's gotta get open. The wheels gotta be moving for everyone out there, and that just was not the case. Everyone was just standing still. And it's I mean, it's just the little things like that are just killing Salisbury this game.
Yeah, that breakout was something we talked about early on, and
Yet another blown power play opportunity by Salisbury.
yeah. With 5:54 left in this game, things are kind of looking bleak. Down 3. Salisbury needs to get on the board quick if the Seagulls want a chance. As they send it down, Molaski skating, not going to be an icing. Molaski's trying to back check. As a stretch pass, I guess not offside. 77 tries to get it.
I don't know how that wasn't an icing. That should have been icing.
As they get a chance with what looked to be a pretty wide open net, but no shot ever happens. Cole stops it in front and the puck ends up going in. This is 5-1 with 4:58 left. As the Seagulls look pretty deflated right now.
Yeah, they looked pretty deflated the whole entire game. Just very underwhelming. I'm speechless pretty much.
Seriously.
Just very underperforming.
From what we
game.
heard to start the game, this is the performance we were not expecting. Coming off that Kutztown victory against a D2 team,
Yeah.
like, there hasn't been that same energy, which we've harped on, but also the physicality. I feel like setting the tone is huge.
Neumann so far has come right in and just stepped right all over him. I mean, absolutely rough game for Salisbury.
Those penalties, the things to avoid we talked about, biting them in the butt right now. And I feel like the line management was a little butchered as Salisbury gets a chance in front. Landry tries wheeling it around, gets it up to his man Rinker. Rinker fires a shot. Rebound controlled in front. Back down low to Ladowdy. Ladowdy hustling. Trying to keep it in the zone. Lance bats it down, but springs him for an opportunity.
And number 8 wanted nothing to do with the big guy, Reese Rinker, out there. And
Yeah.
I don't really blame him, to be honest with you. 6'7" coming at you.
As Cole snags a
Great
quick
glove
wrister
save.
from
Great glove
number
save
10.
by Cole Fredo.
Cole's got to be beating himself up, even though it's not even warranted right now.
I wouldn't
Fredo.
It's not even on him. It's just overall just been very frustrating. I mean, you can't really pinpoint. It hasn't been the offense. It's been the team, just the team in general. Hardly anybody has showed up. Salisbury bench looks defeated. It's just very, very poor performance tonight.
Yeah, definitely disappointing, especially when a handful of guys show up. It's
Yeah,
got to
but
be a
no-
full team effort, like the 60 minutes we watched against Kutztown last Saturday.
Yeah. And like I said, I think they still only played a solid 5 minutes of this game. Not much
Yep.
at all.
As number 5, the defenseman was going for his hat trick.
Nice breakout
Stretch pass
pass there
by
by Ian
Schrader.
Schrader.
Get a shot opportunity, goes backhand, and he scores! That's Zach Molaski in back-to-back games.
And that play starts with Ian Schrader right there. Beautiful play. He puts his head up. He sees Zach streaking. Beautiful pass to him. The puck chips the puck around the defender, walks right in for a beautiful goal.
It ain't over till it's over, and we got a 3-goal game, folks, with 3:32 left.
In this game of hockey, it's very manageable. I mean, the CHF and the ACHA, I've seen crazy things happen throughout my time playing in both leagues. So you never know what will happen.
As Salisbury seems to get some new guys out there. Appears to be a rookie line. with Sam Schaff, Bo Hole, and
Austin. I forget. I'm blanking on his last name, but 97 is Austin.
as Salisbury's come back to life a little bit here. Schaff gets it down to his man, who sends a stick flying, vying for the puck. Nice hustle by Schaff, who back checks. Risky shot on net. No, Cole's not letting that leak through. Fredo
And I like that line. I like that shift from that all-rookie line. It's about time to see, hey, if the veterans ain't gonna step up, let the rookies do it. I mean,
Yeah.
Zach Mulaski scoring the goal, and then you got them three going out there and putting up a quality shift. Now it looks like they're gonna put out their. Okay, it's their first line. I thought.
Oh,
Their first line
Strader.
of Aaron Strader filling in. I guess Luke Sprague's still having an escape problem, so they're going to put in the senior, Aaron Strader.
As the big man seems to be getting a couple shifts this game, you know. Normally plays at defense, but he's got shifted up to offense for his senior year.
They've been trying him on offense this year, and I think in this league, with that type of speed, I think he's better off playing at the forward position, and he's been doing a decent job, too.
Yeah.
As Salisbury calls a timeout here to figure things out, down by 3 with a little over 2.5 to play.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a shot for it.
No, and not only that, but he plays with a good physical presence. Strader's starting to lay the body nowadays, and I love it from him.
Yeah,
So
something you like to see from the big guy.
maybe he can generate something here. Maybe Luke will get his skate figured out and they'll put him back out. But I mean, Salisbury needs to get something going quick because they're running out of time here.
Yeah.
Late in the third.
It might be a little bit too late, too little too late, you know?
Might just be. But you never know. I mean,
Yeah.
like we said, I've seen crazier things happen in this league. So,
It ain't over till she sings, so
yep.
2:33 left. Let's see what coach is telling them. Probably trying to get the boys energized. Probably sending that first line back out there.
I think now's the time where you gotta use your first and second line. I mean, I know he's been using them the whole game, but in this situation, down by 3 goals, the guys that are gonna put the puck in the back of the net most consistently are number 9 Johnny Schwartz and 19 Luke Sprague.
Yeah, that's why I was a little confused when they decide with 3 minutes left after scoring a goal to roll out that all-rookie line.
Yeah,
I was like, you couldn't have done that in the second period.
I thought that was a little. But hey, they held their ground. They did a great job.
They look good.
I'm assuming Luke Sprague's going to be done for the game with his skate
Malfunction,
problem.
yeah.
So I like putting Andrew Landry out there because that's another guy who can consistently find the back of the net. So hopefully he can do so here.
And he's been skating hard. He has
He
not
has
been
been.
afraid. He has not shot away from the body as he tries to out-hustle icing.
It's all right. They got time. Got to just reset and break the puck out cleanly. That pass, Landry may have should have had, but he didn't. Reset and get it out quick here.
Yeah. As Salisbury dumps it down. Schwartz behind the net, tries to feed it out in front, gets tangled up. The goal scorer in this period, Zach Mulaski, trying to do something.
Oh my God!
As Neumann just
Salisbury
sends it
pulled their netminder. So it looks like Derek Gladaddy's coming out and replace. I like the call. It's perfect time to pull the goal down by 3. You got to do it with about 2 minutes remaining, which is hope Salisbury can generate something here. So our offense has been pretty lackluster tonight.
Yeah, it's go big or go home with this empty net, like you were saying. So. Salisbury trying to keep it in, and that they do. Sends it down low. Brenner hustling. Mulaski keeps it in, makes a move.
It's got to be some urgency here. You guys don't have all day.
Yeah, as Landry turns the puck over. But great skilled play by Schwartz as he walks through, man. Backhand.
And that's the urgency I'm talking about. Take that puck and drive it to the net. I mean, you can't be wasting all that time just floating around the half wall. It's just killing time. You're killing the game for yourself.
You got to fire the pill. And speaking of time, we got a minute 16 left in this 3-goal game. They need to put something on the board fast.
You gotta get something going now.
As Lance, the defenseman, fires it. Arching shot, doesn't get anything on it. Bouncing puck, barely misses the net, and that's going to be an icing. Minute 5 left.
I mean, if I'm Neumann, I don't blame them. You're up by 3. Just keep shooting from back there, and maybe you'll catch one. I mean,
yeah, you got the wiggle room to do that.
You got it, yep. Down by 1 or even 2 maybe, I would be a little frustrated if I was Newman's coach.
Yeah.
But right now, yeah, shoot that puck.
Yeah, you can go back into your zone as much as you want as Landry turns the puck over.
Goal,
16.
This might be game, and it will
Ends
be.
the game. Salts it away with 54.6 left. They're going to make it 6-2 as number 5, the defenseman, starts chirping the alumni.
Pulls out a little Baker Mayfield right there.
Yeah, he's going to pull the flag out.
I mean, there's not. They did take this game, but I mean, regular season they split, so. And we know what happened last time we saw them in the playoffs, so I wouldn't keep their hopes up. Celebrating now, but
Yep.
Salisbury will see them later.
3 of the last 4 they've gotten. As this game it's starting to get a little chippy. Guys are on the ice. They got that rookie line back out there, but with the senior. Got the old man with the kids out there.
They do. Papa Schrader out there with the youngins,
Yeah.
showing them the ropes.
As Schrader takes the face off, usually a defenseman that ties it up. Salisbury can't keep it in as Rinker skates back.
It's better to keep these guys out here too, because I feel like if you put out that first line with Luke and Johnny, they're just bound to just start something.
Yep. The emotion they play with, I definitely can see that.
Especially Sprague. I know how Sprague can get.
Yep.
And at this point, I know he'd just
fiery.
be looking for blood. So better to just keep them on the bench, avoid any possible suspensions.
Yep. Live to see another day.
Yeah. Gonna take the L, but they're gonna live to see another day, like you just said. And hopefully they can bounce back from this brutal loss tonight.
Yeah, this was a rough one with 13 seconds left in the game. Did not think it was going to be a 4-goal game. And if I did, I thought it might be the other way. Neumann came out and shocked us. As the refs are hearing it, because they've had an interesting game so far tonight. You know,
Neumann finally beats Salisbury after 3 straight losses. They finally snap the streak and take the dub. Once again, their last dub came here in Arrington. And they do it once again.
And the rivalry just goes stronger as Salisbury goes down 6-2 to end the game.
Yep.
We appreciate you guys checking in and watching this broadcast. Wasn't the result the Seagulls were expecting, but they've always got next week. So we'll catch you guys with the next game here at the Harrington Ice Center.